Hello everyone, I'm Timoteo.
And I'm George, and this is
Vintage Doll Hunters! On this channel, we are discussing and reviewing what we found on our latest vintage doll hunt, sharing with you our opinions and our knowledge.
We provide you, the audience, information based on our 7 years of collecting experience, either from the homes of others or our own personal collection.
So join us as we reveal what we found today.
Let's get started.
Yay! All right, we wanted to talk about really quickly because we didn't get to show her off. This is actually the first Tammy doll that we found at a thrift store. Ever. She has chopped hair. All of it's almost gone. Do not want to reroot her just because we just love her original state. Got some cool little cat eye glasses, nice dress, and we also wanted to showcase her original look as she came when you first bought her in the 60s. She came in this little cardboard box.
Similar to Barbie. Barbie had the same thing, and we're showing you this stuff because we're continuing off of our last video with Tammy, because we do have other things that we want to talk about with her. These are some of our other dolls. We do have, like Tim just said, first doll. These are some other dolls we have with, this is actually the original Tammy outfit right here, this blue number right here. This is her box,
her stand.
And also, just like Mattel and Barbie, they also did make other kind of products. Like you'll find all kind of different fun things. But they do have the dolls, the clothes, the boxes, and other family members that we wanted to bring in. Just like Barbie, Tammy has her own family. Today we'll be talking about the girls.
People to fight with.
Yeah, today we're going to be talking about the girls in her family.
Yeah, so cat fights. And
so first, let's start with Tammy's little sister.
She's about 8 inches tall, the little sister. Her name is
Pepper. So this
like
is Pepper. This is Pepper. This is the first Pepper that came out. This is one of her outfits also came in. This is Tammy's little sister. Of course, you know, she still has like that same kind of silhouette where she got that kind of big old head.
Yeah. Curvy, big boned.
I want to say big old head. Okay. They called me big head as a little kid, so she shouldn't mind either.
Rude.
But yeah, so this is Tammy's little sister. She came out in 1963.
Correct.
63 she came out in.
And she has another version of her that's very rare that we wanted also to show you off. Because she did come, you know, just like the other ones in different hair colors, light brown.
This is her bam! Here she is.
And this is the red-headed one. That's
so rare.
Yeah, it's really hard to find these, but they were also available at the same time as the other one was, just with a little bit of a shorter haircut. And so was the other dolls that were sold like her, same kind of little haircut, same variation. But that was something neat that we wanted to show you and share.
And then the next thing we want to talk about, this is the first version of Pepper that was out. Later on, it came out around this version right here, which is same doll, but as you can tell, if you look closely, is a slightly smaller head.
And she came out in 1964, but she's 9 inches tall, and she, like I said, George said she has that page boy haircut, and her head is a little tinier.
Yes, but still her sister nonetheless. I guess she went under some reconstructive surgery.
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
Maybe it's the blue side glancing eyes that they gave her that made her look really good.
And one more thing before we move on from Pepper is this is actually one of the outfits that she came with, similar to the same color pattern as Tammy. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I try to fit her on a...
Is that a tag one?
This one, no, I don't think so. But this is, I'm pretty sure this is it though, because it came with a Pepper that I bought.
Okay.
Don't listen to him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. So let's move on to the next doll?
Yes, let's go on to the next doll. And what is that?
Your next doll.
Oh, that's right. The next versions of the Tammy were the posing Tammys, and those came out in 1965. And this doll came out with a phone booth, which was way back in those good old days when you were able to hang up on people and they could hear that. But you needed coins to operate that machine. But she did come in a little phone booth where she was able to pick up the phone receiver and talk. She is bendable on this doll. She has somewhat of a foam insert body, but she has a wiring inside, not very, you know, technical like Mattel's bendable Barbies where they actually worked on the knee structures. This one was just more of like a wire.
Like that Gumby, that's a good word to use. The thing with her too, like these dolls, is that they have these wires in them, and you got to be careful with getting them around water because if they get the water on them, the moisture gets trapped in there, and nonetheless, the dolls will begin to rust and oxidize.
Yeah,
and
you
turn a different color.
just rust and start turning green, and then
that's
your doll's vinyl will start rusting.
Yeah, but this cute outfit, I really like her outfit a lot.
Little page boy haircut that she came in. Yes.
Put her on this side.
This was the other one that was still available at the time, which looked like the original Tammy doll. But on this one, they gave her longer rooted hair in the back. They gave her a factory braid where you could see that. She's wearing her little jamboree.
Well, that's always a plus to keep like these factory set braids and hairstyles.
Don't talk about me because this his hair is just all messed up. It's just that sometimes you just don't want to mess with the look, especially with the original finding of it. And then you can also tell the discoloration of the vinyl that, it's just the different vinyls are turning white.
Yes, that was a manufacturer thing because also Barbie had the number one Barbies doll. You can tell the older ones had that kind of vinyl that would turn white.
And some 2 and 3s as well.
Yes. The ponytail Barbies and even some Kens too. But with Tammy was the only doll in her family that had the older vinyl because she was the first doll that was made 1963. So she came out after Barbie. I know that this company mimicked what Barbie did a lot, especially with the family and introducing them and everything, and after, Barbie had already done that, but still cool nonetheless. I love Tammy. She's a different kind of doll compared to Barbie. So next we're going to continue with 1965. We're going to do, her mom. Her mom's the next big thing.
Forgot the mother.
The mother's right here.
How could you forget your mother?
No, but she has no name.
In the car with no AC.
She has no name though. Her name is just Tammy's mother.
Mom. Isn't that how you call your mother? Mom, mother, ma. There you go.
So this is her name. And this is a box. All the family members came with boxes. Here,
with their silhouette.
I forgot to show you this, you guys, real quick. I thought this was another doll we were going to show, but this is Pepper's box, which is the little ones right here. So I'll put her box right here next to her so you can look at that. Well, it's fine. But here's Tammy's mother's box. So with her box, basically, we see that the same with the Barbie outfit boxes. They got all the different family members on the side right here. You could see that Tammy has a mom, a dad, Ted, which is her brother, and Pepper. We're only talking about the girls this time around, but a little slightly taller than Tammy. She has her own set, her own clothes, her own wardrobe. I don't know what to say about her. She was like 65.
Well, she came with about 6 sets of clothing. She didn't have too many clothing. The dad had more clothes than she did. But these were, this whole family wasn't around a long time. 1966 was kind of like the end of this series for Ideal, and they kind of moved on to other things. They made a Bewitched doll, and of course we can't show you that one as well. But they have other dolls that they just decided to, kind of put their money in and get a different route. Like I said, Mattel had that Barbie out, and it was really hard to compete with her.
Yeah.
But this is one more doll that they also had on their collection. It was their cousin, which is Misty.
Yes.
Misty was the model. She was the model friend cousin that went
Cinderella
along with her as well. And she was a nice little piece to have with what they call the growing up Tammy, which was the Poseable one here. She had a slenderer body than the more curvy.
And that's Misty.
And, old Tammy, so they kind of developed her more just to kind of try to keep that alive. And they went that model route, but once again, it wasn't a successful business endeavor for them, so they ended up, closing that line out as well. Like I said, in 1966, these dolls were kind of no longer in circa.
And then here's one more doll, and this is a smaller one, a smaller friend, but nonetheless, a very cute one. This is Pepper's friend, Dottie, D-O-D-I. So she's really cute. This is not an ideal dress, but this is a dress that I had. I just wanted to put on her because it was vintage and it was cute, and I thought she looked adorable. And look, she's reminding you of our show name, Vintage Doll Hunters. Remember to spread the word around, guys. But yeah, this is another doll, same size as Pepper. She was only around for her year that she came out in 1965. Like Tim said, 1966. Unfortunately, it stopped.
And she also had another friend with that. Her name, Patty. She came out as a Montgomery Ward exclusive. And Montgomery Ward's was like this, Dillard's and all these other big old, stores that we used to have when the malls were really huge back then. But Montgomery Ward's and Sears did these lines for them, and Patty was one of them. They also did outfits.
Well, Patty's the one with the dark hair, not this one. This is not Patty.
But she looks
we don't have
similar to her in the facial structure. They used the molding. They just added
hair.
the darker hair, which would be like more of a dark brown or black.
Yeah, so, well, I think that's everything.
Okay, well, that wraps up this video.
So, you guys, thank you for watching. If you guys have any dolls up in your attic, down in your basement, or up in your closet, and you would like for them to be presented in our next video, make sure to hit us up. We have our description information, our social medias, our Etsy's, our Facebooks, blah, 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 that fun stuff in the description below in this video. So be sure to contact us. Thank you for spending time with us.
Yes, thank you very much.
Please continue to subscribe and like. We're hoping to continue and grow and show you guys wonderful, wonderful dolls. Hopefully, soon we'll get to you the video with the men of Tammy's family. So thank you guys.
Have a good one.
Take
Talk
care.
To you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Have a nice one. Shout out to Rossi.
Oh yeah, shout out to Rossi.